Welcome to Christy Uchukwu's Brilliance TV show. I am super excited. This is the show that we spotlight the defining moments and accomplishments of today's top business leaders, entrepreneurs, unique and most successful individuals. And guess what? This is where you come in, because this show is about you. It's about how you get to impact people's lives, because you've already been through the journey. So please go ahead and join me every Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, it's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Monday. I have an exciting guest speaker today. But before I get to my guest speaker today, my name is Christy Iwuchukwu, aka Lady Christy. I am the CEO and founder of Chosen Path Global, helping women with confidence. But I'm also the founder of Women's Coaching Association. Again, it's Women's Coaching Association. I'm going to tell you all about it later on. But listen, I am super excited about today's topic. On today's topic, we're talking about positioning you to master your coaching practice. That's right, positioning you to master your coaching practice. And our guest today is Dr. Marrian Efua. Dr. Marrian Efua. Today, I just want to take the time to tell you what is really Women's Coaching Association. What do we do at this place? Women's Coaching Association is a supportive platform for coaching professionals to work in a non-competitive atmosphere. This is where you get to really connect, collaborate, and partner with other coaches, other coaching professionals, just like yourself. You know, I established this platform because as a coach coming up, I had a challenge trying to find other coaches to collaborate and work with. After talking to so many other women, I realized I wasn't alone. And so I'll set out on a journey to solve that problem. That's why I created Women's Coaching Association. And I would love for you to be a member by going over to womenscoachingassociation.com. Womenscoachingassociation.com. It's women's with an S. I also want to remind you that on the 24th of this month, 24th of July, we are having our very first training. And that training will be hosted by Tanya Halfman, the CEO and founder of Public Speakers Association. We're going to be talking about how to turn strangers into VIP clients. On the 21st of this month, we're also having our very first summit. And that will be from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you want to be a speaker on that summit, go over to womenscoachingassociation.com and become a member today. So on to today's topic that I am so super excited to talk about. Marrian Efua is a lifestyle alchemist with mindset and money. And she is that person that really holds you accountable and help you bring the best within you, because we all have the best in us. Sometimes it may take someone else to help you bring it out, and that's what she does best. So please go ahead and invite someone, bring your pen, bring your paper and iPad, whatever you have to write with, because she is about to bring it and drop in some nuggets. The next voice you're going to hear will be that of Dr. Marrian Efua. Marrian, are you there?
Yes. Good morning, great day, good afternoon to everyone that is on the program. I'm just excited. You make me sound so important. Sometimes I'm like, oh, wow, she's talking about me.
You are important. You are important, definitely. So I am super excited for this conversation that we're going to have today. Talk about positioning yourself so that you can have an amazing coaching practice. And that's what you're here to talk to us about. But before we dive into the conversation, tell those individuals that don't know who you are, a little bit about you?
Well, I am the coach's coach. I am the power coach's coach. And what I do is I share my alchemic stories and processes. That means it's just a formula that allows you, as Christy said, to unleash the greatest parts of who you are and leverage them to be able to get exactly what you want, which is impacting lives, increasing your income, and living what I've coined as the exponential existence. The existence that cannot be enumerated, cannot be limited, cannot be pushed over to the side because it's too grand and it's too expansive for you to have it.
Awesome, awesome. So let's dive into this conversation. You
Okay.
know, I help women, I support and guide women with confidence to be the best that they can be. Because oftentimes I find that lack of confidence and fear are the things that hold women from going after what they desire in life. Now, can you share with us as a coach, and you've been a coach for a while, can you share with us what is it about confidence that really deter women from going after what they desire in life?
You know, a lot of it, and it's not just women, but women tend to shy into it because of the conditioning that we have accepted as part of our roles and identity as women. Oftentimes, if we're very assertive, we're seen as a person who's pushy, aggressive, stepping outside of the quote unquote feminine attributes of a woman. Well, really, what we're doing is we're being the innate leader that we naturally are. Women lead, women formulate and solve problems, women are able to create much out of little. So, with that aspect being gone on, to be able to remedy the idea that you don't have the confidence, I think that they downplay their power, their positions, their wisdoms, their attributes. And then it looks like they don't have confidence because it feels like I have to lessen myself, which is never okay. So when you want to get them to, for as a coach, what I tell people is, what is it that people come to you for naturally? And that's the thing that you make sure you have the most value. If people are coming to you because you give sage advice, then you need to find a way to give sage advice and have it multiply some cash. If you are a person who is known for having dependability, if you are a person who's known for encouragement, let that be your lead and lead out with that. That way, it's not about what others are perceiving. It's about who you actually are, and your confidence will come out naturally.
Absolutely. You know, confidence. I help women with confidence because that was my issue, not being able to really express myself in public. For me, it was English as a second language. So I thought, but it was really about my mindset and how I felt about myself and what I had to share. That it wasn't so much about English as a second language. Why? Because there are so many people with English as a second language, they have a killer confidence. So it has absolutely, I don't want to say absolutely have nothing to do with it, but it also had to do with me. But when I began to develop myself and work on myself, everything changed. And I'm just telling you, if you're listening right now, everything can change. If that's what's stopping you from going after what you desire in life, just know, like in every other skill, just like any skill, you can learn to boost your confidence. So, Marian, I just want to ask you something here. And that is, as a coach, what do you suggest is the challenge that most coaches or a lot of coaches have when it comes to cash, clients, and confidence?
One of the challenges that I think comes up the most is just fear. And sometimes it's also ego because they're not willing to ask for the help, they're not willing to trust, and they're not willing to get someone to support them. As a coach, you need your own coaches because there are times when you just need to have someone to continue to encourage you along the way, give you a new viewpoint, take you up into a different position or perspective so that you can serve with integrity and you can serve with consistency. So all of that becomes a part in how you can attract clients, the quality clients, having the confidence to qualify the clients that you desire. Most of us as coaches, we go, well, I got to have clients. But you want to make sure they're the clients that are, one, going to benefit the most from it, because we're still doing a business. Our service is that we are going to provide people with a level of empowerment, perspective, and position. So if we're going to do that, then we need to be very clear on who can we help the best. So you want to qualify your client. Well, that means I got to do some homework and I got to get clear on what I'm offering and why I'm offering it and how it's going to benefit another person. So that challenge becomes getting over that fear, getting over that ego, that pride, that moment of saying, I can't ask for help. They're going to think I'm not an expert. You don't want to be an expert. You want to be a person that's ever evolving in the acknowledgments and the knowing of what it is you do, because it's ever growing and it's going to look a little differently on how you're going to have to address it for other people. That's the biggest challenge that I see, people experiencing as coaches, trying to attain clients, trying to create cash, and trying to build up their confidence as a coach. Remember, as I said, we don't have to be an expert. We just have to be willing to ever evolve, to expand our knowledge, and know how to say, hey, I need some support, and go out and get it.
You know, you are absolutely right about ever evolving, because oftentimes we're being held back because we think we have to have it all together. But if you never step your right foot, the left foot will never follow. If you never step your right foot, your left foot will never follow. And oftentimes I find out that people are really looking for people that they can relate to, not so much as people that are perfect, because I don't believe there is anything like perfection. You know, you learn as you go. So help me here as I dive into this conversation. Can you share some of the ways in which you guide and support your clients in obtaining clarity and alignment that might serve as best practices?
So some of the ways in which I guide and help people is just simply doing what I'm doing right now. We have conversations. We have real conversations that require them to really think about their why. Why are you doing this? Right? Why are you doing this? And the next thing we get into is, how committed are you to do what is necessary for you to make that why a reality? And after we get the how, we get into the action, right? What are the resources? What are some of the challenges you're going to have? And so I guide them through a process where it's constantly going within. Because if you go within, then you know, and you build up your confidence simultaneously as you're implementing that why. It has to come from you choosing to understand and you choosing to implement. You have to go there. And that's why our program is called Choice Not Chance. As you said earlier, a lot of people are out here and they have great intentions, but they haven't made a conscious choice to implement at a rate of consistency and a rate of support that is going to get them to that end result, to make that why a reality.
You know, I have to follow up on that question and ask you, you know, oftentimes we get into doing something we think that's what the audience wants to know about. You're offering your program. But in doing so, you've done it and it's not working. And what I find that some people are not willing to be flexible, what I call having a growth mindset, looking at it, evaluating it, and think, well, maybe this is not working. Maybe is there something I'm not getting, or should I go another route? What can you say about that, Dr. Marrian?
Well, again, that goes back to having a growth mindset. That's what we talk about, the paradigms, the remnants of the paradigms. People think, oh, it's magically, I've gone through this, I accept the growth mindset. Everything is magic. The reality is that it's not. Because while you may have gotten rid of the major paradigms that had to be transmuted, transformed, and even removed, you have to replace them with new habits, new beliefs, new thoughts. And in doing so, it means just because you believe that I need strawberry ice cream, I really may want strawberry cake. So if you have to communicate. So you go back, like you said earlier, you want to reflect. What is my why? My why is that I want to leave a legacy of exponential existence, power belief systems, and understanding that it is always a choice, not chance, that is going to determine how your life is. You choose that. And so once we get that, that's my why, because I got 17 reasons that I need to make sure I remember that why. So after I get that why, I start saying, now, how do I do that? What is it about Marian? What is it about Christy? What is it about whatever your name is, that you love, you're good at, and that people depend upon you for? Because that's where the golden lining is. I'm saying gold, and people say silver, I'm going to say gold. It's a golden lining for you to be able to grow yourself exponentially. So you don't want to quit. It's like you said, you're going to be flexible. You're going to look and see what's worked. Remember, the three basics of business is simply this: being able to buy or create something that you can sell at an improved cost. That's it. We're going to buy and sell something, and we're going to make a profit. That's the basis of a business. And you just want, then we add all the other stuff like the integrity and value and things like that. But at the end of the day, if it's hot outside and I'm selling water, you're going to buy water.
You put it you put it so well. You put it so well. And so we're talking about coaching, but coaching is no different than an individual, because you are an individual before you are a coach. So what role does mindset play
Mindset
on
plays
an individual as a coach?
yeah, it does. It plays a major role. If your mindset is that, as I said earlier, that you are an expert and you are the end all to be all, and that there has to be some level of I'm going to say loyalty for a rat. No one really owes you anything. You are a tool that is opening up possibilities and opportunities for your clients. So your mindset has to be one that says, I'm in a growth mindset. I see problems. I may see a challenge, but I also am scanning the space for the solution, right? I am scanning myself for opportunity. So as a coach, your mindset always has to be about the next and how it can be an expression of pure greatness. It doesn't have to be 100%, oh, you're the only thing. I could very easily tell someone, hey, can you go, you know what? That sounds like the solution I have for you is not me. The solution is to go talk to Christy. The solution is not me, but the solution is for you to maybe go talk to a personal trainer. That's where you begin to see that your mindset is expanding. It is a growth mindset, that you are willing to try multiple perspectives to come to a solution. You're willing to guide the people that you're coaching into that solution without standing on the top with a big superwoman sign or Superman sign on saying it's all about me. It is a integrated approach when you have a growth mindset, to understand that it is a team effort and we're doing it together.
I love that. I love what you just said. You are a tool to open possibilities for your clients, and that is absolutely so true. And for someone who lacks confidence or have low confidence, it becomes very important when somebody can somebody else can see the best in you and continues to affirm every single time before you can believe it that yes, I have a lot to offer. I have a lot of experiences that I want to share and pour into others because of my journey.
Absolutely.
So, Marrian, Dr. Marrian Efua, I know you shy away from being called doctor, but it's all good. It's all good. I want to ask you a question. You are a member of Women's Coaching Association, which is my newest project, and I'm excited to have launched it last month.
Mm-hmm.
When I called you, why did you say yes?
I said yes because I truly believe in the power of women. I believe in the power and the impact that coaching can have on an individual. I'm a witness of that. I'm a testament of that. How it can further blossom you into who and what you striving to be. So to be a part, to come in and share, right? To give people an opportunity to have access, to ask questions, to become familiar with other people who are just as powerful and brilliant and beautiful as they are. Why not? Why not be a part of that? Why not contribute to a environment that is very supportive and honoring of women, of wisdom, and about growth? And that's why I said yes.
Oh, and I am so looking forward to really for you to come into this organization and share and share and share and learn as well. Because
Yes.
what I didn't say is that this organization, whether you are a new person just into coaching service for the first time, this platform serves you as well. Whether you already have an experience and you have been coaching for such a long time, it serves you as well because you have a lot of experience to share with the people. I am so looking forward for you to become a member today. So as you are listening to my voice and watching me right now, I would love for you to go over to Women's Coaching Association.com and you will get to see all the benefits, all the goodies to be a member today. And guess what else I didn't tell you? That if you are listening to my voice right now and I'm watching this and you sign up today, that you are going to get 50% off whatever the membership fee is by typing the word rock. The word rock, it's ROCK. So we're going over to Marrian to continue the conversation. So Marrian, as we come to close of this, I know that audience are watching and they want to work with you. How can they reach you if there's anyone who want to reach out and work with you?
Yeah, I'm going to give you a very quick way to reach out to me. It's the best way. I'm going to give you my texting number. You can text 480-269-1038. Text the word MIND, MIND, and you will be able to start and join into my list, and you can follow up and we can have a free consultation that allows me to have a conversation with you for about 30 minutes and just get clear on how I can support you in your coaching business as well as developing you into a more stronger coach with profit. See, that's important.
Awesome. So, audience, I thank you all for joining us today and hope you come back next Monday, every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And again, you can go over to womenscoachingassociation.com and you can sign up today to become a member. Or better yet, you can also go there and so click on the chat room and we can have a conversation. Thank you, everybody. And Marrian, I can't wait for you to come on board. You're already on board, but I can't wait to hear and experience more of your training. Thank you so much for being a guest today.
Thank you for allowing me to share. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye.